Good morning, cultists! Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we didn't really do much. We tried to assassinate some people, etc., get some concubines for Vanthus, and discovered that the concubines that we gave him were cheating on him for whatever reason. I don't know why. And his wife also has herpes. Maybe it's because... Ah, right, it's because this guy has herpes. And she was his lover, I think? Yeah, born out of wedlock, so she was his lover. Alright, well, hopefully not his lover anymore, but anyways. Yeah, so we did that in our last episode. Not much happened, because we were kind of waiting for Morton to bite the bucket so that we could go to war with the Abbasids, or for the truce to expire in 5 years. But I'm fairly certain he's not going to be around for that. So, yeah. Anytime now, Morton. Anytime. But before we continue, I kind of saw something, or rather saw a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. Have you ever seen Frisia be this big? This is fucking crazy. An AI-controlled Frisia is basically the Holy Roman Empire. This is insane. England is now getting traction. Ireland is... well, almost actually Ireland, plus a few places here and there, and Denmark is now in where Scotland should be. And they're also Cathar. So it turns out that something is indeed rotten in the state of Denmark. And Venice is doing Venice things. I don't know. Sweden is thankfully back to being Swedish as opposed to an offset of the Pictish, which I think was the case initial or a while back. And I think unfortunately our favorite Nordic dudes are no longer around, even in Iceland. Yep, I mean, there's this guy Ostergötland, but that's about it. Unfortunately, yeah, the Germanic religion has basically been stomped out, which is a real shame. What's funny is that the same thing is happening to Orthodoxy, because the Byzantines abandoned Orthodoxy many generations ago. It is basically on its outs. West Africanism is actually staying strong. In fact, they are actually converting some of their territories, which is quite unheard of. And yeah, we're gonna leave that there. I don't think I necessarily want to go way too in depth about the state of the world. I like to do that like maybe once a week or so, if that, and only if there's something interesting happening. Small kitty is demanding your attention. Let's take the kitty home so that we can get the health bonus as well as the intrigue bonus. Right, our war elephant pen in our capital, or where it should be our capital, is now online. And Morton, come on, man. Thank you for the flowers. That's just great. Oh yeah, we've also been converting a lot of our, or rather destroying a lot of our viceroyalty titles, as in the kingdom titles that we inherit, and then turning them into absolute cognatic, or sorry, recreating them under absolute cognatic. So that's something else that's been happening. And this will, of course, allow us to, well, I mean, it's a little bit more difficult playing as a female character, not because your vassals will discriminate against you, especially if you have the tolerance laws and all that stuff, and gender laws, then, you know, your vassals will, especially in Buddhism, your vassals shouldn't have any malices against you for having a female heir. And sure, be diligent. But the issue with playing as a female character is that it's difficult to have genius children, because you can't pump out children at the rate that you can with a male character, because you can only get pregnant once at a time. You can't like continuously get pregnant, or you can't impregnate your male concubines. Unfortunately, I'm not a xenomorph, so it doesn't work that way. We can't change this because we have dudes who have negative opinions of me. Well, that's not really gonna help. Neither is this. Just about, but not quite. Maybe we can send him a gift in the form of one of these stupid-ass figurines. They're absolute garbage. We have like 1 million of them. How much do I actually get from these figurines? 0.15 a month, right? I mean, do I really need it? I get 52.6 every month. So I could just grant him this figurine and then have these guys not hate me so much. And then change the thing to Ultimageniture, destroy it, and then recreate it, and then give it away. Is it worth it, though? I'd say... probably not. Acted dishonorably against me. So I think if I imprison him... It's a 50-50 chance, though. I don't necessarily want to deal with a rebellion down south here. Alright, you know what? Y'all fuckers can just deal with your shit. Get out of my face, punk. Haha, get it? Face? It's because he doesn't have one? That's right. My witticisms bite. What the hell? What is with this barony? This is like the 5th time I've had to give this away to somebody. Because I just keep re-inheriting it. I don't understand. What I also don't understand is how Morton is able to survive for as long as he has. Aha! This guy is developing a disease, it seems. Maybe he will die of natural... Oh, no, it's just a flu. Never mind. Got excited for nothing. Let's not have neither my daughter nor my wife be my steward. Let's have this guy be my steward instead. And you can collect taxes in our capital. Thank you. I don't think we need to do that at all. Are you serious? He fucking died? Committed suicide? Aw, man. Really? Was living under my rule that bad? Jeez. Thank you for the refund of grace, though. That is greatly appreciated. Aha. I see something. He is a genius. Yes. Alright, you know what that means, guys. We need to get him married to one of my... Oh no, Wincestina is now incapable. Well, that sucks. Let's get him married to Jomo, my genius daughter. And, yeah, there we go. Start pumping out some genius babies, please and thank you. And then maybe we can have some nice Wincest stuff going on with Vanthus and his cousin. Or something. Half cousin? Relative. Distant relative. Yeah, because we're all distant relatives to each other, right? Except for those of you who are actual relatives to each other. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say here. Never mind. Yeah, no. I'm good, thanks. Now, I'm going to send you some money and also buy your favor because I want to take her in as a concubine immediately. Okay, that's great. And betrothed can marry, fantastic. Are you in my court? You are not. And of course you can't come to my court because you are this guy's daughter? Yes, daughter. Alright, well let's buy his favor too. Fantastic. So now we will break the betrothal. Boom jams. Take her as a concubine. Second boom jams. And then set her aside to then give away to Vanthus immediately. Oh, don't be so sad, miss. Don't be so sad. It's okay. You'll get to bed someone. In the form of Vanthus. There you go. Perfect. Of course, we have another concubine coming on. It sounds so fucking wrong to say it that way. And I do apologize for saying it that way, but it's essentially what it is. We're trying to run like a genius concubine factory over here. Which is pretty crazy. But, you know. Yeah, I don't think we can get that guy assassinated anytime soon. Wow, just trying to kill this guy is hard enough as it is. Good grief. Alright, there you go. Now, who else can we perhaps... Ah, right, I see. No. What we want to look for is unmarried. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want people to take it out of context. Yeah, these people. And then we can get her betrothed to my son again. Fantastic. That way we'll keep dibs on her. Nice. News from China. The status quo in China is over. China has been recently suffering from droughts, and the people are starving as a great famine upsets the harmony in the divine land. Caravans and ships of the Silk Road have virtually ceased, and the great Chinese artisans are simply trying to survive. China will not be able to assist its tributary states. Interesting. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean that we can just go to war with the Western Protectorate. Though it would be nice if we could. If we could go for the Duchy of Juiquan. But I don't think we want to risk that. This means that, yeah, the Silk Road has basically been reduced to a 25% of its original thing. And for 10 years... National tax modifier and levy reinforcement rate for only 500 grace? That just kind of seems like garbage to me. A shitty deal. Aha! We have another concubine. Come online. Oh, we can just straight up invite her to my court. And apparently inviting her to my court has caused Morton to bite the bucket. So that's great. I wonder if maybe I should just get rid of the new artifact received thing. No, it is good to see in case I receive it from someone else. Because sometimes, because if I get the notification from a siege, then yeah, that's fine. But I don't always get a notification, right, I don't know what the time was passing there, but anyways. Yeah. But if I turn that off, unfortunately I won't get notifications in case someone just dies and I take the inherited. I wish I could turn off the hat so I can see what his hairstyle is actually like. I can't see. I don't know if he's got like, whoa, like full on dreadlocks or an afro, or why is that changing the background? What the flying shit biscuit? He's now in front of the Stonehenge. What the fuck? I have discovered a brand new bug. I gotta say, it doesn't please me, but oh well. Oh, massive beard. Let's go with a pretty impressive beard. Not bad. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. Fantastic. And our ambition will be to groom an heir. And let's go with war focus. Until we become a brilliant strategist, at which point we will convert to maybe making babies or hunting or something. And sure, we will be leading troops and all that. So let's set our capital back to Hastinapura. Thank you. That's going to be our crown focus. Let's give away the county of Bumthang. Bumthang, thank you very much for your service. Miss, I still need you to come to my court. I'm just saying. Got this concubine. And we'll look for other concubines in a sec. Let me first deal with this stuff in Bumthang. Let me deal with this bum. Let's put this guy as the new Count of Bumthang. And we of course need to get ourselves the Duchy of Bhutan. And grant it to... Ooh, content? Nah, this guy. Bhutan. There we go. And the Kingdom of Utsang. Oh, that's Kam, sorry. Utsang also needs to be created, but we don't have the piety for it. Unbelievable. Wow, I didn't realize we actually needed to get, like, all new council members. Alright, fine. Let's just go with the guys who would be the most tickled. Except for this guy. And Spymaster will be... I don't really want to go this far low to get a Spymaster. Lakshmi Devi, you are just fine. And Mushitsi, you are my court physician. So I'm not going to have you going around proselytizing when you should be proselytizing my testicles in the least sexual of ways. I swear, Hinduism was not here before. I think we have a secret society in our midst. I don't have a lot of fans, do I? Actually, no. You know what? This isn't that bad. This isn't that bad at all. Alright, well, wait for her to respond to the whole coming to my court thing. And in the meantime, we can invest in technology. It's good to be back to our old technology. It's great. I don't think we need to go with tolerance. Majesty would reduce our short reign years by a little bit. Legalism, I don't think is going to help us too much anymore. Yeah, we don't really want duchy viceroyalties. I think if anything, noble customs or majesty might not be the worst idea. Actually, yeah, let's go with majesty because it also increases our karma gain and stuff. And then we'll pour the rest into noble customs. Yeah, sure. I don't think we need to pour it into anything else. And we also need to advance our economy. Let's go with... castle or keeps? No, let's go with the keeps so that we can improve our castle walls. Great. And I suppose we should also improve our construction a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Trade practices? Nah. The military? I think we should probably go with light infantry considering that our Himalayan mountaineers are light infantry stuff. So, sure. A lot of money there, but that's fine. Speaking of which... Oh, right, we can't build them yet because we haven't managed to convert our culture in Hastinapura. Fine, fine. And I guess my stewardship's not good enough for me to be able to rule 12 domain? Well, you son of a bitch. Miss, I really need you to come to my court. There you go. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and break your betrothal. Fantastic. And take her as my... Hey. Hey. I asked you to come here, miss. What the hell? Why did you come here? Come on. Thank you. And now I'm going to take you as a concubine. Perfect. Good grief. Alright, let's look for some more ladies who are willing to be my concubine. Oh, wait, no, she cheated on me. This lady appears to be a fine candidate for concubinage. 16, 16. What about the young ones? That sounded really wrong. Right, so she's betrothed to my half-brother, as is she. So you know what? I think we're okay. I don't think we need to go out of our way to get those older concubines. And my wife is preggers. Perfect. Rejecting seduction attempts. Uh-oh. What is happening? Is someone trying to seduce my wife? You guys better fucking not be seducing my wife. Alright? Keeping an eye on you jerks. Alright. Whoa! Holy crap, the opposites suddenly have a crap ton of troops. Good grief. Ah, man, that sucks. Alright, well, we have a lot of money, and our retinue cap, wow, weewa. Alright, so since we have a pretty high retinue cap that is currently being unused, let's go ahead and build our ultimate Himalayan mountaineers. Believe me, I did not think that these were supposed to be the top tier retinue, but according to the people who did the calculations, it turns out that these guys are indeed the good stuff. So I'm just gonna defer to their judgment. And she's dead. Died a natural death at the tender age of 48. I don't give a flying fuck. Let's have you guys start making your way over to the Middle East, where we'll be using you, of course. And once we have... You know what, we might... Oh, can you not get attacked by them? Thanks. Actually, we might be able to just use our domain troops to deal with these jerks. Please assemble in Dipalalolapur. And our commander has improved? Oh, I see. You're training troops as opposed to... sorry, you're organizing the army as opposed to training troops. No, you should be definitely training troops, not organizing the army. And I keep mistaking what I'm supposed to be saying here. And... okay, Independence faction is... not exactly gaining traction. But they could be weaker. You know, I'm just saying. And let's pump out some more Himalayan Mountaineers. Let's go for a good stack at 20. 20 dudes. Ready for 20 dude worth of action. Oh, baby. Hot damn. Alright, so we got ourselves a new genius heir. And you are going to be... yes. You are going to be... Berwin. There you go, Berwin. Merry Christmas, Berwin. And I don't know who you are. Get the fuck out of my face. Alright, you guys can also make your way down to... over here. And it appears that my sound effects have just completely... gone away. Well, no, not entirely. I thought it did for a second there. Alright. I'm keeping my eye on you guys. And, sure, I mean... yeah, you're welcome to stay. Speaking of China, you can send them a new concubine in the form of my sister, who's got the herps. Yeah. And let's also send a eunuch. I don't think we necessarily need to send Vanthus the syphilitic. We could send Idris ibn Sriracha, who is not only the founder of Sriracha sauce, but also the ancestor of Idris Elba. Let's do it. Though in this universe, he might not actually be the ancestor of Idris Elba, considering that we just chopped off his testicles. But anyways, we could also kowtow before the Emperor. I don't think we... let's not while they're suffering from a great famine. I don't know if it really matters or not, but just in case. Just in case. Alright, so we can upgrade some of our stuff. I don't want to lose my diligence, so thanks. Get out of my face. And the Abbasids are... oof. Damn, they have a lot of vassal troops. Have they been growing in size? I mean, I know they took some territory back from the Shia. So it's as if the Shia uprising had never happened. Yay, another small figurine. That's how many now? How many do I have? Fuck. Can we just load this up in our trebuchets and then launch them as like weapons and shit? And apparently we are using our Zhuge crossbow instead of our Jian, which gives us better martial as well as... although, Lightfoot troops 10%, which is pretty cool. Monthly prestige isn't as much. Plot power defense 15%, and personal combat skill. You know what? No, Jian I think is better because of the personal combat skill and all that stuff. Yeah, we're good. We are good. War elephant pens have been constructed, which means that we are now ready for another round of constructions. Though, I think maybe we should hold off on this until our retinue is fully reinforced. I'm starting to think that we Orgian... wow. We Orgian. Yes, we Orgian. I agree, Orgian. That's right, I went to Orgian's chamber and gave her a good orgy, consisting of me and her. That's how good it was. Oh, right, it's because, she's the mother of We Orgian. I'm never gonna get tired of saying her name. We Orgian. Do you want to go do your name? If you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Nudge. Nudge. What do we want to take? I'd say let's go with mountain terrains, because they are usually the most difficult ones, and we can also make the most difference in said mountain combat. And what's happening with my... Wait a minute. You guys aren't actually betrothed, or you guys aren't actually marrying the girls that you're betrothed to, are you? No, I have to approve that stuff, I think. So wait, what happened to them? Oh. Why did I not get a notification about that? Can I just bribe her and then invite her to my court? No, I'm assuming not. Alright, well, let's bribe this guy instead then. There we go. And then we'll just, yeah, why am I not getting... Oh, right, of course, it's because he's not of age. Right, of course. Alright. Then let's take her as a concubine immediately. Perfect. Alright, so we've got our 3 concubines who are very young. Nice. And, Gyaltor. Don't be upset about your broken, betrothal. It was never meant to be. It's always, you know, supposed to serve me and all that stuff, so it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Don't you worry your pretty little head. And eventually we will want to replace all of our, previous defense retinue with the, Himalayan, mountaineers. But I think we should probably hold off on that until maybe we're a bit more stable and not, at the mercy of our vassals. Me. Alright, bribe time. I don't know if we can actually bribe enough of these dudes or get their opinion of me high enough that we can avert this. But I suppose we can give it a try nonetheless. Otherwise, my other option would be to fight these assholes. Which I don't really want to do, I'm not gonna lie. And we're gonna ask these guys to also abandon their plots so that we can get some more opinion with them. This guy's a maybe. He's a yes. You are not in a plot. What about you? He's got a plot, but he's not backing a plot. Alright, there we go. So I'm hoping that a lot of these guys will just abandon it soon enough. There we go. And they have agreed, so now their opinion of me is increasing, and there goes the independence faction. Great. Are you kidding me? Hey, buddy, how'd you feel about losing your testicles on your way to China? Like, you know, maybe the cart ride is really bumpy. It's like the cart ride in Skyrim when your frames per second, when your FPS goes over 60 frames per second, and the cart just goes flying all over the place. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. It's hilarious as shit. Are you guys in a rebellion? No. Why is he not your vassal? What the hell? What happened for that to happen? Alright, can we create the Kingdom of Yutsang? We can. We'd be using 200 karma, but yeah, we should be fine, because I think we only need 250 karma to wage a holy war. We are going to... Who's this guy now? Okay. Maybe we'll actually go with the guy in Bhutan as our Viceroy of Utsang. Yeah. There we go. He's not content or anything, but he will like me for life, I think. Okay. You are not a genius, so your name is not Berwin. Merry Christmas. And all that shit. Alright, well, I think we're actually gonna have to end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and then I think we'll go to war with the Abbasids. Finally. Despite their rather unappealing army size. I mean, it's 1/3 of mine, but that being said, the issue with going to the war with the Abbasids is that my empire is so big that it takes a fucking million years to get my troops over to their to the front. So we essentially just need to rely on sending our troops down to Dabul, or I guess quicker would be over here, Satyapura, and then our fleets over to Satyapura as well, and then getting picked up and then transferred over via boat to the front. Yeah, it's a bit of a hassle, I gotta say. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the end of the world either. But it is extremely annoying. So, yeah, and I think I'll probably hold on to my domain troops too. I'll just use my vassal troops. We'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.